Hey guys, it's Bren, and I wanted to give you a little update from my 850 Candle Day haul. I have exchanged 4 of the candles I bought that day for some new scents to talk to you about. I hate doing that. It's very awkward for me to go in there and do the exchange, but they tell you that you can, and some of the sales associates even suggest it when you ask if they have certain candles out that they don't yet. Buy them today, then exchange later. So I did that, but I ended up not exchanging all the same ones that I thought that I was going to, and in the end I kind of wish I had bought more candles when they were on sale. I thought 10 was going to be totally enough. You know, I had the 215 off 40s. It seemed perfect, but I had a little bit of separation anxiety saying goodbye to some of the ones that I bought. One of the ones that I thought I was going to exchange that I ended up keeping was the Lemon Verbena. I bought this and I really, at first, I just thought, that's kind of not good. And it seemed really like cleaner-ish to me, but I picked it up because, again, I was just grabbing some candles I knew I was going to exchange later, and I thought this reminded me of something. It reminded me of something from like my childhood or my teen years, some kind of like bath product that I used, or something like a shampoo or a shower gel or something, but not necessarily from Bath and Body Works, you know, but it very much is lemon and then like a soapiness, and it kind of reminds me of a combination of like lemon and like Johnson's Baby shampoo or something like that. I know it's supposed to be lemon and floral, you know, verbena and lily and everything, but I don't know. For me, it just kind of smells like lemony and then like also like shampoo-y, but I weirdly like it, and I just kept sniffing it, and then finally I was like, I know I was going to exchange this, but I'm going to light it up. I have to see what it's like burning, and I actually really liked it. I don't know if I like it enough to go get like more of them, but I'm going to keep burning this one. So far, I have not gotten sick of it, and it's really surprising for me. I generally don't like floral scents or soapy type scents. Hi, Clover. But this one, I'm liking it. It's very different than limoncello, which has also been called sugared lemons and a whole bunch of other stuff. That one is more like a lemon candy. You definitely get a lot of sugar in it. It's like lemon lifesaver, lemon jelly bean. This is not like an edible lemon that you'd want to eat. It's more, it could border on a cleaner for some people, but for some reason I'm kind of enjoying it. So I ended up keeping that one, but I ended up exchanging the 'Tis the Season that I got, which I was going to give as a gift, but I kind of changed my mind and decided to give that person something different. So I still had 4 to exchange. I exchanged the 'Tis, the Marshmallow Fireside, and then the 2 that were harder for me was I let go of my extra cocoa and cream. I have 1.5 of them. I bought 3 originally, have gone through 1.5, so I have 1.5 left, and then I bought an additional one, but the reason I wanted to keep it was not so much that I felt like I needed more of that scent, because I know it will have to come back next year. I mean, I said that about Peppermint Marshmallow last year. It was a huge favorite. I was like, they'd be crazy not to bring it back, and sure enough, they did bring it back. I would say the same thing about Hot Cocoa and Cream this year. You never know. Sometimes people love stuff and they don't bring it back, like Raspberry Peach Macaron. But the Hot Cocoa and Cream sold so well. I think we'll see that one again if I had to guess. So it's not like I felt like I needed to stockpile it, but I kind of wanted to see how the different version with the dark wax and the clear glass versus the white wax frosted glass burned. But I had to get rid of something because I wanted the new ones, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money and get more candles. I'm trying to stick to a budget here. So I let go of the cocoa and cream, and then what was even tougher was to let go of the sweater weather. I really didn't need a sweater weather at all. As I said in my last video, I have 2 sweater weathers. One that I'm burning that's ugly, and one that's really pretty that's just for display. But I kind of wanted this year's sweater weather just because it was so cute too. But I'm like, gosh, snap out of it, Brenda. You don't need to be wasting money on stuff that's just going to sit on a shelf and you're never ever going to use it. And that's what that sweater weather was. So I said goodbye to that too. And the 4 new candles that I picked up are, you already know because it'll be in the thumbnail for this video, but Raspberry Lime Margarita. Very iffy on this one. Picked it up mostly out of curiosity more than anything. Not because I think I'm really going to like it. I definitely don't think I'm going to repurchase it, but who knows? I haven't burned it yet. I will burn it and let you guys know in a follow-up video. I might do a post-burn review for all these candles, but I might also just group them into one video because, you know, these candles that come out in December, they don't have much shelf time. You know, they're just here through SAS and then they're gone, and then we move on to other things, and spring test candles are going to be coming up. So I'm going to have a lot of videos coming up, so I might just knock out post-burn reviews on all these in one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes and how much time I have on my hands. This is so weird. I had heard a lot about this one before I smelled it. Some people said it was florally, like Hawaiian hibiscus or something, which I was like, what? That's crazy. I couldn't see that being called this. But they've done stranger things. Some people said it was very perfumey. And then a lot of people were saying that it reminds them of raspberry sun tea. Now, I don't remember that candle. I know I never owned it or burned it. I don't know if I ever smelled it. But that I could believe because I do feel like I get quite a bit of like a tea note in this. And in fact, it's that sharpness or tanginess maybe of the tea that I think they're trying to pass off as a tangy margarita or lime in this. Because you don't really get lime or margarita, but you can see how like tea would kind of be like tangy like that. But then you also get a little bit of a floraliness. It kind of reminds me of raspberry mixed with one of those like new floral teas. I don't like floral tea at all, but it's kind of trendy and some people really like it. I'm thinking it's kind of like that. I don't know. I'm going to burn this one just to see. Might end up exchanging it. My mom said she wanted to try it too and like, so I'll probably give it to her for like an hour, see if she likes it. If she likes it, maybe she'll buy it off me, she said. Not like I would charge her, but she always insists on throwing me money for stuff anyway. It's weird. It's weird. So I'll let you know what I think after I burn it. It's not like straight up floral. There's a little floral in there. I wouldn't call it perfumey, but it's just a weird blend. And what Raspberry Lime Margarita, that's a stretch. The name and the notes sound amazing, but the actual scent's odd. Then 3 from this collection. So had to grab a mint chocolate. Whoo, this is strong, and I knew it would be because this is strong. So I have about half left of an old mint chocolate from 2013. That's what I would have guessed, but I had to look at the number. And the reason I have half left is because I can never burn this for very long. It is so strong, it like throws you out of the house. I fully expect this one to be as strong because based on cold sniff, whoo, wow, it's strong. But man, oh man, if peppermint marshmallow is too weak for you, this is everything you want that to be. This is like that on steroids with, more chocolate in it. That one doesn't really have chocolate. It just kind of seems like it does. This has chocolate, but this is very true to like what mint chocolate smells like. Mint chocolate ice cream or a little mint chocolate like Andy's Dinner Mint. That's almost exactly what this smells like. But it is so strong. This is like a big house burner, not an apartment burner. May burn this over at Josh's house because I think it will do well there. It's very good, and it's very pretty as well. Probably didn't need it since I have this one, but I wanted to compare. So I'll let you know post-burn how they compare as well. Then I got a Cranberry Pear Bellini, and this one, so far I have high hopes for it. High expectations, which is dangerous with Bath & Body Works these days, but I gotta admit, I feel like it smells a little stronger than in years past, and I thought that right away. And then later, my mom was at the store, and she texted me, and she's like, I feel like Cranberry Pear Bellini smells stronger this year. And I was like, I had the same thought. I don't know, because I don't have an old one to do a side-by-side, but I've definitely burned Cranberry Pear Bellini before. I'm glad that they brought it back. And I just feel like I don't know. I always had a problem with the old Cranberry Pear Bellini being too weak and almost kind of giving off that kerosene smell because of it. And this one just smells so good. Now, last year's Paris candle kind of reminded me of Cranberry Pear Bellini, to tell you the truth. This sort of reminded me of Sun-Drenched Vineyard or Cranberry Woods mixed with Cranberry Pear Bellini. And now that I have these two side by side, I definitely still stand by that. There's something very similar, but they're a little different, and this is a little more like fresh and fruity, I guess. So I've been enjoying this one lately, though, for some reason, so I'm definitely excited to have this. And now my mom wants me to get her one of these on Thursday when I go back to the store. I'm going to keep going back, racking up those 20 off 50 coupons. I'll talk about that more in a second. The last one that I got is Creamy Nutmeg, and this was totally hype. I got this just because all of you guys are talking about it. I feel like everyone on Instagram, everyone on Facebook, every haul that I see, people are going crazy over Creamy Nutmeg. I probably would have ignored this candle if it wasn't for that, to tell you the truth. It's not generally the kind of thing that makes me go, ooh, nutmeg. But it is good. And I think it was Jen who first compared it, the show 78, to Winter Vanilla Latte. Then you can see I have a little bit of this one left here. Now, winter vanilla latte always reminded me of cinnamon frosting. And I think it's kind of interesting. The creamy nutmeg does remind me a lot of winter vanilla latte. And these two have a lot in common. But it's almost like winter vanilla latte is in the middle of cinnamon frosting and creamy nutmeg. It's like everything that's in this that's not the cinnamon frosting is the creamy nutmeg, I guess. Like if there was a Venn diagram, it would be creamy nutmeg over here, cinnamon frosting over here, and the winter vanilla latte in the middle. It is good. I mean, I don't know if for me personally this is a hoard-worthy scent, but I'm not going to speak too soon. I haven't burned it yet. I don't know. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to get this because everybody's getting it, man. Everybody's doing it. So I have 4 candles to burn quickly because I'm really hoping that next week will be spring test candles. I'm not necessarily going to get them. You know, every time that test candles come out, I wait, I look at the list and determine if there's going to be enough on those lists that I'm really curious about that's going to warrant the trip. But it's definitely in the back of my mind. And because of that, I made sure that in addition to doing this exchange, I also made a purchase. And it was a stupid little purchase. I grabbed 3 mini candles. They're almost all out of mini candles, they said, because people keep buying them for stocking stuffers. So I just went with 3 'tis the seasons because I just needed 3 very tiny little gifts. Used one of the free item coupons that they wouldn't let me use in on Candle Day to get a cream that my mom wanted. And I'm going to go back later this week and get my mom's Cranberry Pear Bellini, probably tomorrow actually, while they're still on sale. And then she wants another one of these. And then I will hope that I get another one of these babies. 2 of these. Sorry. Still sick. Cannot kick this cough at all. I've been trying to hold that coughing this whole video. Anyway, get a couple of these, and that'll get me, you know, set for test candles if I do decide to go and get them. So, yeah, anything else I want to say? I think the only other thing I wanted to say that I didn't was that I really appreciated all of your comments. Sorry. I really appreciated all of your comments on my last video and your support and how you agreed with me that it, you know, was BS what I went through in the store and everything. And again, it all worked out fine. I did get my gift card from BBW customer service and everything, so I'm fine. I'm happy. I was a little hesitant to go back into the store to do the exchange. I really was hoping that that manager that was there before wasn't there, and she wasn't. And in fact, when I went back on Monday to do all the exchanges, all my regular associates were back, and I'm like, where were you on Saturday? You all took Saturday off because you didn't want to be there for Candle Day because you know how crazy it is. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. I'll be back. Follow me on Instagram in the meantime at Candles and Music. Thanks for watching. Bye.